Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the part 2 update which is planned for the Dwarven mines, because let's be honest, as it is, this update is kind of basic. But what you do, you come over from spawn, which is spawn's just over there, you walk all the way over here, talk to Gwendolyn, she'll say she's useful someday, and she'll probably end up taking us down to, the Dwarven caves, or, something like that, or maybe just a new mining area, whatever. Basically, she'll end up taking us somewhere, but what will end up happening in this update, or what would I like to see? And I would like to see what you guys would hope, what you guys would like to see as well, since there is a lot they could do, like a new ore type, which would bring a new powder, since as you see when the 2 times powder event happens, it doesn't say 2 times mithril powder, it says 2 times powder. So which means they do plan in the future, hopefully, to add more ore types, which means there could be more heart of the mountains, if you know what I mean. One for each type, right? So we have one for mithril, then we'd have one for, whatever other ore they come up with. I can't really come up with any. I like, one thing that comes to my mind is like adamantite or adamant. I don't know, basically just like yoinking. I just think RuneScape, adamantite, runite, boom, just steal it, have those 2 ores as like a matching pair. Perfect. But beyond that, what else could they really include? Some new ores, some new forge, crafts, I guess. I mean, this area is huge, like it's something that I do feel is a little too big, and I hope a lot of people agree with this. Like, this is a massive build. It's not too hard to maneuver once you know, but I feel like it is unnecessarily big, if you know what I mean. Since yes, there is, mithril veins everywhere, but I think it would have really helped if there was more ore types, since, it feels kind of a waste, if you ask me, having all this space, and then it's literally just like, some mithril veins kind of just sprinkled everywhere, and that's about it. When, it'd just be nice to have some other ore type veins, spread about. Beyond that, there's the forge as well, which I do think some new forge crafts would be very nice, since, we do got some basic stuff and buffs, which is something I do want to talk about in its own separate video. So I do feel like some of this Dwarven mine stuff does need a buff, since I saw max mining and ooh, it looks not that good with the max drill. But I really hope some new ore types and new crafts could really help give us some more benefits to our mining speed, mining power, stuff like that, so we can have an easier time harvesting ore, harvesting powder and stuff like that, and to give us the ability to take upgrades off drills. Hey, I have one. Don't troll me, dude. But beyond that, I wouldn't say my expectations are the, largest, but I mean there is a lot of potential, which is something I always go back to with Skyblock updates, where there is a lot of potential for this update, right? There's really 2 points. There's over there where we just talked about how, Gwendolyn will take you somewhere. And then there's this great ice wall over here, which this could thaw or, break, and then we get a whole new ice area of like the Dwarven mines, which I think would be pretty sick if you ask me, just like what lies beyond this door could be something pretty cool. And, the potential there is pretty awesome, since it could be like, a new ice combat mining zone, right? So it's just like down here we have the mist too. Like, I feel like the mist is kind of misused as well, since it's just like a place for kind of strong mobs, and there's no ores down there or anything. And again, there's also break power, which is polar aspect of the update, which isn't even really used, because you only need breaking power 5 to break mithril, or is it 4? I don't remember which one it is. Either way, the breaking power 6 from titanium is not used, so it just feels kind of weird that we have access to that high break power and there's no new ores that require it. So, definitely something to look out for when, they do release new updates, since we won't really be able to use mithril tools. Does the tier 2 mithril drill have the high break power? It does. Has the same power as a pickaxe. Good to know, good to know. Beyond that, there also is looking at the drills for a moment. I totally think new drills will be on the way, and interestingly enough, the legendary, drill, or max titanium drill, only has breaking power 6, so I guess the next update will have breaking power 6 stuff, which I guess is interesting. And beyond that, I do wonder if they will end up upgrading the beacon more, since that is another thing that is part of this update. And if they do add more ores, you know, they totally could be like, all right, so you got Beacon level 5, mine's level 4 right now, but you're Beacon level 5, all right, Beacon now goes level 10 with this new stuff, and you get up to 20% minion speed. Now that would be content, you know, having basically taking the stuff we already have and allowing us to work on it even more, I think. So also, you know, being able to upgrade your drill more. I'd say upgrade our titanium talisman more, but again, there's no base mythic talismans in the game yet, so I guess that's really not really an option at the moment. But I mean, hey, you know, it happens. One day we'll end up getting, you know, better or more stuff, I guess you could say, which would kind of something up. Either way, I do hope we get some amazing stuff for Dwarven Mines Part 2. I do hope it comes soon, not like, you know, they release this update and they wait like 3 months and then they don't release it. Ideally, I would like to see it released by the end of February. Something I've talked about where for the Dwarven Mine stuff, or the Heart of the Mountain, it's set up to be played daily, right? And a daily player will take about, I think, a little over a month of just doing their dailies to get tier 5. So I think I might wait for most players to be able to hit tier 5 before they release it. But I mean, that's just kind of me being like hopeful, I guess, because I would kind of place it towards the end of February / early March, which I would like to see, you know, as soon as possible, since it would be nice for there to be more stuff to do, like, you know, some more tasks, some more, you know, commissions, get some more powders, some new powders, so we can start working on other gear and stuff, start working on a new tree. So there's plenty of stuff, unique stuff we can do with this content, because right now it does feel very, you know, basic. And I think, you know, Mex was talking on stream, but like, I haven't been playing that much the last few days. And I'm just like, wow, I feel the exact same way. Because like, I feel like once I saw people hit level 5, and he's level 5, right? I'm not level 5 yet. He's level 5, and he's kind of just like, well, what do I do here? Just get powder? There is no post level 5 content right now, which I think is a really big problem, because the, you know, the post pre level 5 content is not that hard either. It's just kind of a little bit of a time sink, which again, I think there need to be a lot more for this update, right? Especially considering they delayed it by 1 month. What really prevented them from releasing it 1 month ago besides bugs, right? Like, I feel like we should have got a lot more. But hopefully all this stuff is fixed with part 2. Because if it's not, well, again, I don't want to be like, this update was a flop. Because right now I do feel like it's a flop. You know, mining speed feels terrible. We got baited making the, you know, the mithril drill. The titanium drill doesn't even look that good or feel that good. Because as I said, I've seen Mex use it. It doesn't look like he breaks things any faster with 500 more mining speed. Like, you know, there's just a lot. And I feel like now I'm just ranting. So I think I'm wrapped up there. And next video, I'll probably talk about buffs that are needed for this content, because we do need some buffs since this stuff does feel very underwhelming. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this little talk about Dwarven Mines Part 2. I do hope it comes soon, which is something I, you know, I always hope updates come soon, but I think it's going to be, you know, after Slayer. But if it comes before Slayer, I wouldn't mind, but it'd be nice to have a little break, I guess you could say, so we had more time for, you know, just everyone to level up, and it's meant to be as a daily, so, you know, that's just how it is. Either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.